Okay, yeah, I'm gonna wait till the 2 minute mark. Give give time for YouTube to send out the notification if they do, because this will be the third one back to back. Wait until the 2 minute mark. Almost at the 2 minute mark. And he comes out, but I'm still gonna talk y'all while we leave her then. Hey, Dominique. You came out right when I restarted the line. Some told me you was gonna be out at that time. Huh? I done did the third live. Alright, y'all. So we're over the 2 minute mark, so I'm gonna go ahead and talk to y'all what I wanted to talk to y'all about, okay? So you saw the title. Like I said, I thought about this the other day. But it was after the kids had brought something to my attention. Are y'all not paying attention to more and more the the Reeboks, the robots that are coming out? Okay, now I know it's been this, that, and the other. It's I can't see because of this truck. It's been, yada yada yada, that everybody know the robots and different things in different stores and all that. But y'all, this is exactly how it catch up with you. I don't even understand how there's gonna be even jobs and stuff in the next couple of years. Let me go on there. Which one to go to? Make the what?
Speedway. Speedway cross from where?
Cross from where?
What's the Mediterranean place you see? They new spot. Where the food line
Well, Hooters at?
where it was.
Okay. That's on down. Alright, so everybody is going crazy, was going crazy over the robots, right? Well, I'm gonna ask you to look up the new robots that's out. Ain't nobody gonna have no jobs. Ain't nobody, while everything is going on and going normal, people think it's a sense of normalcy, everything going on. They are slowly and more quickly, okay, more quickly making things that they're not gonna need us to work. They not gonna need us to work, not nothing, okay? Dang, I wish the kids was in the car. It was a robot. I'm gonna get the hold on, y'all. I'm gonna get the name of it. They were showing it to me the other day. They were showing it to me the other day. The name of it and what this thing was doing. And what this thing was doing. And I'm just like, they show slowly right in our faces. Slowly right in our faces. There's robots for almost everything now. And you think that multiple of them is not being paid? Oh, sorry, y'all. It was buffering or something. But what I was saying, that's what it was. They got robots and stuff. You know, they got the one that you can marry, that men can marry or whatnot. Now there's a new one out. That thing is something serious. It's cleaning. It's making your food. Like, it's housekeeping. It's doing the daily chores. The daily chores. It's some type of new one. He's doing the daily chores, y'all. The laundry. Everything. You think them things ain't gonna be in hotels and stuff for everybody that's got hotel jobs and stuff? You think them things is not gonna be in there? Yes, they are. They are. They are testing the waters with everything. My side. They are testing the waters with everything. You hear me? Everything. They are doing the most. You want me to? They are doing the most. That's Rosie from the Jetsons. Honey, you gotta look it up. You gotta look. If you ain't saw it, you got to look it up. You gotta look it up. That thing was giving the woman her lunch, making lunch. It was and it had the time for, just like if you were to hire a maid. It knew what it's supposed to do without it being told or anything. It was greeting people, going, opening the door, the doorbell ring, it go open the door, it greets people. It understood who they was looking for. Before you know it, we already was just talking about the chip, the palm reader for some stores. Some of y'all said is in some at some stores. I'm just like, wow, so many people is literally not paying attention to this. It ain't gonna be no job. And guess what? It makes sense because they ain't gotta pay them. They ain't gotta pay them. Just think about it. We're in a shutdown right now. Just think about it. If there was so many of these things manufactured and they passed, you know, the test and everything like that, just look at, it wouldn't be no need for that. They already started it years and years ago. When I got my gallbladder surgery, it was laparoscopic. Laparoscopic. That thing was in there. I think they control maybe the hand thing of it, but that's the robot doing that surgery. Doing a lot of it. I don't know how much. I just know it was laparoscopic. Okay, with the they're not gonna need. So that's why we need to be. That's why we need to, because I could actually see the way this thing, me neither, Cynthia, the way this thing is going, I can actually see. Okay. The dictatorship stuff. Okay. If that's what people want to make this over here as, I could actually see all this robot stuff happening, and the few jobs that may be available, you're gonna have to fend for yourself. I could actually see they trying to get it back to people doing more stuff for themselves, and you may have to sell your produce. You may have to sell your eggs. You may have to barter, because it ain't gonna be that many jobs. Now you got you know you been had like the robots that's doing surgeries and stuff. We talking about surgeries, y'all. We talking about going in. I know the doctors, I think they control the handles and stuff, so it's still the doctors. But that thing in there cutting and sewing and all that type of stuff, cutting and sewing and pulling out and grabbing and all that. And all that. Like, okay. And now they didn't even get to where, they doing what would be called domestic work, household made stuff. It's like, it's like, are they serious? Yeah. So be careful. Be careful. Make sure you are learning your skills. Make sure you are growing your food. Make sure you can grow.
You were talking about it.
You said I was talking about it and what?
This one came up.
It's got a sign on the screen. China unveils her humanoid. Somebody just put in the thing, humanoid robot. Humanoid robot with lifelike skin and blinking eyes, built for daily life. And it popped up on his phone by me just talking about it. And somebody in here I saw just put humanoid robot. When they put that article out?
This was updated October 15th, 9:30.
Updated yesterday. The kids had showed me the robot maybe about a week ago, week and a half ago or whatnot. If you don't pay attention to it, over here is trying to mimic a lot of these other countries and a lot of things. And I had just said the other day, look at how like China and stuff, they have whole street market vendors where you go and you sell your produce, and you got people doing fish and different things like that. They have a lot of robotic stuff also. So don't be caught with the okie doke, because they working while, I'm gonna say this, while many of us is not paying attention, many people is partying and all that type of stuff. They are working. All right, they are working. Yeah, it's almost like coded stuff. It's almost like a game. I'm showing you right in your face, and not so many is catching on to it. That's what I feel like they're thinking. Like, they can't say we didn't show them. We showed them, but so many is not catching on to it. The times may get better for some people, and that's for the rich and the people in the high places. But I do believe, no, I know that's gonna be temporary, because what God say gonna happen in the last days gonna happen. So it may be temporary, but look at how many people gonna suffer with these different changes and stuff. Have y'all seen all the Democrat memes that certain people has been putting out? Yeah. Oh, they are getting so bold. They are, the way they talking about Democrats, they are getting so bold. I mean, some stuff is coming out racist, just straight racist, and they don't care. It's a laughing matter. It's jokes. It's like, what? So people used to watch what they were saying. Now they don't care. They don't care. The Terminator in the movie I, Robot. I, Robot. I remember the Terminator. I don't remember it verbatim. I remember I never saw I, Robot. Y'all have to see your comments when I get home or whatnot, because or when I'm stopped. I want to pay attention to the road. But yeah, it's better do what you gotta do the right way. That's why I'm so thankful for my little side hustles and stuff, because y'all think I'm playing. I'm not just getting on here telling y'all. I'm telling y'all because it's what I feel and what I'm doing. Okay, you're gonna have to do what you gotta do, because I'm finna stock like I ain't stocked before. And if I lose it for some unforeseen reason or something, that's fine. At least I can say I tried. And if I got the strength, I'll just restart. I'm not gonna look at it that way. I'm gonna look at it that I tried. And even in God's eyes, He know I tried. So I'm gonna stock. What they say, stock to the Ralph or something like that. Ralph or something. I'm gonna try to stock till I can't stock no more. Because that's what my gut deep down is telling me to do. You know, they gotta do it on a budget. You know, gotta do it on a budget. Let me tell y'all something. I keep hearing and I keep telling y'all, I still know how to coupon. I am an extreme couponer. You know, so I know a couple things. Do not be sleeping on your stores like Harris Teeter and Publix. A lot of people say them stores too high. Some people don't even go in them. Don't be sleeping on them stores. Them stores be having deals. You just gotta catch them. Do not be sleeping on those stores. I'm trying to tell you, they be having some really good deals. They really do. You just gotta catch them. You just gotta catch them. Okay? So don't sleep on them. Do not sleep on them at all. Don't sleep on them at all. Don't sleep on your Harris Teeter and your public stores. The stores that people say are so expensive and they don't even go into. Don't sleep on those stores. You got to know when stuff is the sales that's going on. And also you need to go in them because they have things that's clearanced out and stuff that you ain't gonna know by the sales or nothing. So don't sleep on those stores. Do not. Do not. You can find a lot of good stuff. If I could get my hands on coupons like I used to, shoot. Child, please. They just 2020 messed that up. I can't get my hands on them manufactured coupons. And doing digital, you save, but you don't save like you did when you had the manufactured coupons. And then on top of that, you know, stuff is higher, so. But go in those stores, y'all. Go in those stores. You'll be surprised. You really would be. But the robots and all this stuff, you know, and they studied trying to get even more advanced with the driving. So I mean, if you look at it, they teetering with everything. Okay, the lab grown meat. You think other stuff ain't being checked? You got the flying plane or something, the self-flying plane. You got we already got the self-driving cars. Let's see. They already done diddled with the healthcare stuff with the robots, the laparoscopic type stuff. Oh, and don't get me started on AI. It's good for some stuff, but some stuff AI is out of control. It's out of control, y'all. They ain't gonna need you for nothing. You hear me? They not gonna need the humans for nothing. They not. They not. Like, what is this cab doing? Come on now. They're not gonna need you for anything. For nothing. So make sure you are doing the most that you can do for yourself. Okay? Make sure you are doing whatever it is you can do for yourself. Because they ain't playing. I believe everything gonna be, every single thing. And it's gonna happen quick too. Everything gonna be, you gonna go in one of them stores, gonna be a robot greeter, robot over there stocking, which they already got that in some areas. Robot over there stocking. They got in some places robots making your food already. They ain't gonna need humans. And they ain't gotta pay none. And I believe it's gonna be called to keep down debt. That's probably gonna be the excuse when they start rolling them all out. Yeah. That's what I think. That's exactly what I think. That's exactly what I think. That's exactly what I think. So we're gonna have to make sure that y'all look up those robots. Look up those robots. Are y'all still frozen? Is it still frozen? Is it still frozen? Hey, Summer. Summer, come here. Come here. Now get out. Okay, it's babe. See what I be saying, y'all? I gotta get back to my filming. I'm still do my live screens, but I can't do this because the other day I had problems like that, and it's just, I believe it's YouTube. It's like nowhere around it. I'm gonna have to film. Okay, it's like nowhere around it. I'm gonna have to film. Maybe they telling me, chick, you're not finna do an all live screen channel. So maybe that's what it is. Okay, I just listen. I get back to filming. I spend hours of editing for them to not send out my videos. How about that? How about that? I guess that's just what I gotta do. Okay, so I started back filming today. Okay, my vlogs. They're gonna be my vlogs, and also the daily text scriptures. I am gonna work on pre-recording some of them. That way, I may record them, pre-record them, and have them as a premiere. Okay, I may do that. Have them as a premiere, so they be kind of still like a live stream. And do that because I mean I can't depend on how these live screens is going, getting jammed, it's stopping, and all that type of stuff. So I start back filming today. Y'all start back getting my vlogs. Okay, it's like they don't want you to talk to your audience. No. I believe it's the devil. I really do. I believe it's the devil. I really do. Thank you, Joanne. So let me see y'all comments, and then I'm gonna get off. Let's see, where did I stop at? Um, Dominique, Cynthia Murray, Diane Wynn, Yolanda's live. I have to watch the replay due to bad service in Target. I got you. Yeah, Target service be no. Disabled Homestead. It's Rosie from the Jetsons. Oh, hold on. Oh no. Somebody come here. I just told y'all it's the devil, man. I just told y'all that. Kylie. OJ. Get something to get this wasp. I was get one of them before it fly where I don't know where it's at. I think it's a wasp. It's something. It's on the steering wheel. That thing flew right up in my face. What is that?
There.
On the steering wheel.
He's a wasp.
I thought so.
Touch my leg. He sting me.
Roll the window up. Roll it up.
I don't think he sting. He stuck my leg.
I just said I think it's the devil. I just said I think it's the devil. Y'all, in time I said it, it came right in and got right here. A big red, black, what? Lesson learned. Keep the windows rolled up. That scared the dove. Last time I got stung by a wasp, I was back home visiting. And oh my goodness. About 8 or 9 months, I still had to deal with that wasp. It stung me 3 times at one time. I don't, no. I was at my, let me see, when I got bit, yeah. And they were saying, that was my welcome home for staying away from home for so long. That's what my family was saying. I'm phobic about wasps. Honey, you see how quick I got up out of here. Okay, let me go back up here where I was at. Let's see. Okay. Lady Von 2020 humanoid robots. Oh, you said that. Okay. No, thank you. I need no robot in my house. Hold up. I need no robot in my home to do all that. Nope, at all. I know I don't, honey. I don't know what their end game is. What do they expect people to do if we are replaced by AI and robots? What are the plan for us? I keep saying it's probably going to get back like the Great Depression days. You're going to have to barter, and you're going to have to pretty much fend for yourself. You're going to have to learn skills. Look, they may even have classes for you and the robots teaching them. You're going to have to learn skills. That's the only thing I can see. Or keep going to these stores and eating all this junk. Please don't let that go over nobody's head. Keep going to these stores eating all that junk. Yeah. Lady Vaughn 2020 said, I know, right? They think humans will be working in the fields. Yeah, you're going to take whatever you can take. And you're going to have to do some jobs like that. Because, you know, the robot's going to have everything else. The Terminator movie, iRobot. Hey, PNG. Jatina Harris said that. Verdi Hamilton, good morning, Jill. Everyone, I don't know what it is, but everyone you say what we really need to hear. What you are saying, YouTube block you out. That's strange. Yeah, Verdi. So I'm gonna continue on with my daily vlogs, but y'all know how I'm doing. You have a little bit of every type of motivation in there. I don't know if I want to do Pacific ones or continue. You know, I got 32 people in. A lot of y'all. Do y'all like? Okay, I'm gonna ask you this. Do y'all want me to do my vlogs continuation like I've been doing, where they drop off and we pick up, or do you want me to do Pacific vlogs? Like Pacific vlogs, you know how like I have some vlogs where I will go in a store and I stay specifically to that store, or if I'm doing some things around the house, I stay specific. Or do you like a variety? Do you want me to just go with the flow of my day to day, or and then just cut it, or do you want me to do Pacific ones? You know, I don't know which one most of y'all want to see, and it's hard for me to ask that because I got these trolls and these podcasts that I answer just to have me in a going different ways, you know. So I don't like, but I don't want to waste my time. That's the main thing. And I tried to do the all lives, but as you can see, it's like I'm getting blocked and this, that, and the other. It's almost like somebody or some people is wishing for my downfall. You know, when I had somebody to say I won't make it to the top, see all that type of stuff. They say I won't make it to the top on this platform. It's like you pretty much saying you blocking it. You blocking it. I pay attention to people's words. All because I won't let people use me. You know, I actually feel like somebody you got these, and people will do that. People will hope you don't succeed. People will do that. People are evil just like that's why I tell y'all stay close to God. Because it's like I'm getting blocked every which way. Every which way. I'm literally getting blocked. You know? It's like somebody get used to my routine, and then they, you know, throw that wrench. You know what I'm saying? So I've been praying. I can tell it got even worse. Even worse. The more I try to get closer to God. So I know some people say they watch everything. But when I go back and look at my analytics, I don't see how. Because I don't see it, you know? I don't see it. And I know some of you do, but it's just like, can't nobody block what God has already confirmed. They can keep trying. Yep, exactly. But I'm glad that it's happening in front of Eric. And see, that's the thing. I knew it was going to happen. You know how they always say when somebody keep trying to do something to you, and you don't respond to it, or you don't let it stop you, then they have to get even bolder. But when they get even bolder, it opens up for everyone to see. You see what I'm saying? When they keep poking and wanting you to say something, and you won't say nothing, you won't give in, they get bolder to where they actually show who they are. See, before they was trying to hide who they was, and they was trying to paint a picture for you. But when you stop entertaining, they got bolder. And when they get bolder, they're getting more open with it, which is revealing who they are, who I already knew they was all along, you know. And that's what people are doing. I'm just glad that y'all are able to see some of it. But this been going on for a long time. It just seemed like ever since the end of last year, when I decided to have my whole spiritual turn, I have been catching pure OD hell ever since. You hear me? People have came for me left and right. So many different wrenches and obstacles have been thrown in front of me, left and right. But you know what? God have guided me through every one of them. Even in my household. Sometimes the devil can guide people and move people to do stuff, and they don't even know they doing it. Because he has another agenda. Kylie. What? Be careful. No, you gotta wait. You got to wait. You don't have none. So, yeah, I'm just glad y'all able to see it. Every time I get on a certain pattern, you know, so do y'all like the mixture, or do you like the Pacific videos or vlogs or whatnot? Do your authentic self, variety. Okay, Tanya Reynolds, variety. Do all that you can do and let the Lord take care of them. What God bless, no one can take under. Exactly, Lena. Open yourself. Variety. Okay, go with the flow. Okay, got you. I'm gonna try to, and I already know I talked to y'all and y'all told me. So I keep thinking about that. I don't know which one of y'all said that 20 minutes is a snack. 20-minute videos is a snack. To stick around the 30-minute, 45-minute time frame. So I will do that. Okay. And look like I'm just your girl, just gonna go back to film, go back to film, and I'm still gonna do live streams when it allow me to come on. Then I'll be on when I don't have no problem, you know. For I know the plan I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm. Well, be careful then. Okay, be careful. Not to harm you, plans to give you a hope and a future. Jeremiah 29:11. Let me screenshot that. I like that. Lady Vaughn, thank you for that. Jesus said, if you're for him, mean they will be against you. But that's right. Let them get bolder, because we will get bolder for you. Just keep standing on the word. Okay. Thank you, Lena. Thank you, Lena. That's why, and I'm gonna tell you, I'm being honest with you. Just like I was talking about the other individual, why she doing that, I don't know. I don't know completely. I know a little bit. I don't know completely, but ain't nobody gonna make me disrespect my elders, cause that's one thing. That's one thing God don't go for. And I had to sit back and think about it and be like, look, they coming at all, and now they don't want even bolder to get the older people to bother me. I said, okay. They want me to say something. They want me to do this. I kind of like had to backscale, because it does make you mad. It does make you mad when somebody knowing exactly what they doing and they hiding it. But I have to, that's why when I do my prayers for the daily text and stuff, I ask God, if y'all had noticed, to help us imply what we're learning about him, his teachings, and carry that with us, because as imperfect human beings, we'll forget. People will provoke you to where you snap. You hear me? We're imperfect. We will snap. I know I will snap. I will snap right off. And I'm trying to get, I have gotten better. I'm trying to get even more better, to not let people provoke me. The other day in that live stream, I should never let that person come in. And I know it's got to be the same person, because there's an account called CB. And then that one came in as KB. And I know I got an idea, okay, where all this coming from. And y'all will be surprised of how many people on this platform that many of you watch, that's I done had an issue with, are all in cahoots. But you know what? God sees all. And they just keep picking and picking and picking and picking And they're not even being clever, because I can see through every bit of it. Maybe God gives me the insight to see through every bit of it. And they just keep picking and picking. And then on top of that, I don't know what part, because like I was telling y'all on the other one, that other day, I don't know what the YouTube algorithm is doing, because that was strictly the one where I broke down. I had my moment. That was a DoorDash live stream. That's how it started. How in the world did that many people come in once I got upset? How did that many people come in once I got upset? It's like YouTube either start pushing it out once it grasped on to, oh, this could be possibly some mess or something for people to talk about or whatever. Because if nothing would have happened, I would have never had got that many people in for no DoorDash delivery. And I didn't have to put no crazy title or nothing. Nothing. It's crazy. It's crazy. God said it's okay to be angry, but don't sin. Don't get out of your character, because then God sees everything they do. And they will have to answer to God. They should be afraid of God. Okay. You know what? Some are paid trolls. Yep. Some are, but not all. The say, oh, you know what? Yeah, you're right. And I'm gonna tell you this. Don't y'all know there is people that can go to the third party thing and they can pay for trolls. They can pay, there's a site and it'll generate, like they pay so much amount, and they can I forget what they call it. I said it the other day. Dang, it'll come to, I said it the other day. But people go spend their hard earned money to pay for a service to troll other people. So it's still that person, you know? Bots. Yes. Some people pay for that. I guess they tell them what channel to do it to. They pay for that. Yeah. And that's why I constantly feel like it's something I've said for years. Something inside, because when I get going on my live screens, it never fails. It never fails for years. It'll be where I remember one time I couldn't go live for a whole week. A whole week. Every time I tried, it would like cancel it out. It would like cancel out. But then I see everybody else on live. Nobody having the issue. So they are the devil's minions. Yeah. Yeah. So I'll start back filming, and it just let me know that, hey, you got to do both. I'm gonna have to do both. So if something want to act up, one thing it can't do is act up. Now it may act up by not sending y'all notifications or whatever the case may be, but I'll start back doing. I'm gonna have to. I don't really have a choice, you know. Hey Dolores. Oh, let me go back up here real quick, and then I had scooted up, so let me see. My friend and I was just talking about the humanoid robots, and your video popped up, girl. You are so on point with this video. Thank you, Diane Wan. Yes, hon. I had thought about it the other day, and I was like, no, that's a different one. So I guess I had forgot all about it. I said, let me go ahead and let y'all know. Hey, Dominique. Jatina Harris. They won't suffer. And help you. Oh, honey, but you said a lot, but these folks ain't finna help each other. We too busy putting each other down, taking from each other to make them feel they think the people ain't gonna. It will be nice, but people ain't gonna. Yes, we must become self-sufficient, stock up, and stay aware of what's going on around us. Exactly, Lady Vaughn 2020. Yes. Hey, PNG. Are you experiencing? Hey, PNG. Are you experiencing what I am? It's stopping and starting. Thank you, John Q. I read that. MGL it's been have it and don't need, then to need it and don't have it. Yes, Diane Wynn. I'm with you on stocking up on whatever you can now. Exactly, Diane Wynn. Yes. Alright, yours. The stores do sell real food. Daniel didn't eat at the king's tables. We have to go back to nature. Has always been our provider. Yes, Jatina Harris. Hey Tracy, Lena. That's when y'all was it was buffering. It's like they don't want you to talk to your audience. Nope. Good morning, everyone. Blessings. Stay safe. Thank you, Joanne Paul. Because it's real talk. Yeah. Hey, Sandy Mac. Nina. And the animals are going crazy too. Oh, yes, honey. Yeah, they hungry. They hungry. And ain't no telling what's in their feed and stuff too, the ones that we have. About wise. It's to get into your business with the robots. Yep. Probably send people that, yeah. Look how we can say something and the TVs pick it up. Ouch, that hurt me. They were getting to the robots and making vacuum cleaners, lawnmowers. Yeah. They're getting us used to it. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, La Familia. I like varieties. Any vlogs you feel like sharing, I'm down with. Thank you, Diane Wynn. Lena. Go with the flow, GL. Be spirit led. Thank you, Lady Von 2020. I've commented on your live twice, but they didn't come up. I will be trying again. What, Dolores? See? And when I contact YouTube, they say they don't see nothing wrong with my account. Yeah. But you got people that work for YouTube and work for other content creators. Yeah, I didn't know about that. There are some that work for other content creators as their managers. And they also work for YouTube. And I do know some of them have access to different things. Don't let people tell you anything and fool you. Go with the flow. Okay, variety. Speak over yourself. So your authentic variety. Got you. Do all that you can do and let the Lord. Okay, we read that. All I can do is be my authentic self. Okay, I read yours. And we see it every time. I'm glad you see it, Cynthia Murray. I'm glad you see it. Okay, I read you, Lena. Some of y'all read because I was down here. I enjoy working while you're alive. Thank you, Tracy. I'm still going to go live, but for any reason, I'm still going to have to make sure I have my vlogs recorded too, you know. And the devil sure will use those close to you to hurt you, your family members being number one. Hold on, though. God got you, and whatever he planned for you cannot fail. Yes, Dolores. Yes. Yes. The devil sure will use those close to you. Andrea, boom. Good morning, sweetheart. Even when I don't comment, I'm listening. Do your variety vlogs. Your heart is genuine. Our hearts will find you. Have a great day. Thank you so much, Andrea. Thank you. God said it's okay. Okay, I read yours. Jeez, I'm a paid trolls. I read y'all. And it can be AI, the computer. Yeah. Daredevil minions. Jealousy is around. Jealousy is around you. Ignore them because you're a blessing to everyone. Thank you, Andrea. Blue Breeze, Urban Homestead. Good morning, MGL. I will watch any videos you want to put out. Thank you. Thank you. Blue Breeze, Urban Homestead. And I'm going to tell you this, too. I was, and see, this, like I say, this what makes it hard. I did want to get only about 3 or 4 of us that's doing, YouTube, that we can. I don't want a large amount, because then that becomes hard to try to figure out who doing what. I don't want a large amount. I do solo, but I wanted to, like, because normally the people I watch are not in my sector, and they're foreign accounts. They're foreign people in other places that I watch. But people that are serious, people that do not mind doing the right thing. If you take something I did, say, hey, MGL did it over here. I don't know any of your channels like that, because when I go to some of y'all channels, you're not putting up videos, or you don't have a channel, or if you do, you haven't put it up. So I'm not looking for a hobby channel, a person that's using it as a hobby. I'm looking for a person that is trying to, that's putting up content and is actually, I can learn from, or I can get ideas from, and they can get ideas from, me. As long as we show each other some love. It can't be one-sided. You know what I'm saying? I ain't finna do, I'm not even finna, well, I'm already fattening frogs for snakes. Now that's something we say, okay? It's not like, just singling nobody out, but I am doing that. I ain't trying to do that, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just hard because you never know what people coming from. You never know who people are working with. Y'all just don't understand when I say that. And I have learned. So I do want to find a couple people that is consistent, that, I can watch, that watch me, and, we kind of vibe that way. Is everyone using store-bought feed for the chickens? I'm trying to feed mine naturally, like before there was feed. So I know, right, Tracy? I am using store-bought feed. I had been thinking about trying to dibble into that, but dang, it's just, I'm thinking of another little idea that I maybe could do. I don't know. I'll let y'all know, because I don't know yet. But I'm with you on that, because that feed that's money that can go somewhere else. $23 for a 50-pound bag, and then I buy the scratch grain. So for a bag of feed and a bag of scratch grain costs me almost $40. And then I have to buy game bird feed too for the quail. So I understand. And why all if a sudden they have these pop-up commercials on the live now? Just sit out quickly. Yeah. I think that's supposed to be a better way, because us content creators got emails about that. It's supposed to be a better way for us to get paid. Yeah, when they do the pop-up ads and stuff, because that's how we get paid. We get paid by the ads. I haven't started yet, just a matter of time, so I can be consistent, but I don't believe in gatekeeping. Gatekeeping? I'm kind of lost. The Sable Homestead. In stores about feed, but also feed mine's a lot of grass from around the yard, flowers and earth. And see, I'm allergic to grass. But I think I'm going to get on my Claritins and take my Pepsi and just going to have to go ahead and feed. Because I used to feed mine grass all the time. I was like, if I feed them grass, but you know how much other stuff I eat that's probably, I'm just going to give it to them. I'm going to give it to them and just take my allergy medicine. Because I'm like, if I feed them grass, ain't they going to be like grass fed, and that's going to be in the eggs or whatnot. But I'm going to figure out, hopefully, I got to look and see if I can, I guess when you cook the eggs, though, you may be cooking out a lot of that, I guess. I'm gonna have to look that up. But yeah, I used to give my other flocks a lot of grass. I'm concerned about what is being added. That's what I'm talking about right there. When I said we keep eating this junk from the stores, when somebody said if they trying to do all the robot stuff, would it be extra work to send an email to your subscribers on upcoming videos so we can plan to watch? You know, it wouldn't be extra work, but see, people gonna create fake emails. I don't know who I'm sending the emails to. So I'm gonna be giving out planned information just for them to go and do it before me. Cause see, people try to tell you, oh, people can do it. Let me tell you, the individual that I was telling y'all about, when her and anybody else do things and they say things in their videos that mimic someone else, YouTube kind of put all those people together, kind of say. So if you watch a video about this, you're gonna get recommended something that's similar. You get what I'm saying? That's how the algorithm kind of go. So my thing is, people is doing just enough and mimicking me just to the T enough to stay competition with me. You get what I'm saying? If that makes sense. So if I sent out to my subscribers plan and got somebody under a fake account, I'm just sending them all my planned videos. By the time I put my video out and they put it out and they get more views already, I'm gonna get swallowed down into the bottom of the bucket. And it was mine already. See, that's why people don't want me to tell why it's upsetting that people don't give recognition of what they get their ideals from. This is how disturbing it is. They know that they are pushing you down. They're staying right with you, taking your ideals or your content and you know, try to like tweak it. But it's pretty much the same thing. And they stay right there. Everything you do, everything. And then they make it like it's their own. They don't tell where they got it from simply because they don't want you to get recognition. They want everybody that don't see what they doing think that, hey, this is what I came up with. It's devils. And so when you look at it, it's easier to say keep going. But they getting paid. They're getting the views. You're getting nothing. Especially when the big channels do it to the small channels. But then you got some small channels. And let me tell you this. Don't get hyped up over everybody that look like they getting views. Because there's more people buying views just like they buy them bots. They buying views. They know that they video only got 300 regular views. And they know the other 600 views was the views that they promoted their video for. You can take $2 or $3 and promote a video and get about 1,000 views. See, those of you that don't know that, yeah. So it look like, oh, a lot of people is watching this person. No, not really. Not all the time. That's not the case. But this person is going around taking and copying and all of this with an agenda. But they doing enough to stay on the recommended under you. It's a whole skill. They doing enough to stay recommended under you. And when they do it back to back like that, it just is what it is. You call a spade a spade. It is what it is. That's what they're doing. And that's why I say it's not right. It's not right. You know, you didn't sit down and come up. When I do my vlogs, I create my content. You know what I'm saying? I figure out which way I want to angle, which way I want to do this. And then you got somebody sitting up. Oh, I'm going to do that. What she wanted this. She did that. I'm going to do that. And then I go and do it now. And you done already, especially, you done already claimed somebody was copying you. I ain't never seen nobody on there. I ain't never seen nobody, them. It just seems like there's an agenda. What, you gonna turn around and say, I'm the one copying you? If the proof is in the pudding. But what gets me is where it goes left is you people that do so much like that and never give you recognition. That is not right. You would never know what people actually. Now with mine, you can tell I get genuine views. I'm not buying nothing. A lot of people, a lot of big channels, for some reason, they are getting a lot of lesser views. Okay? I don't know what's going on. Sometime during this time of the year, we do have a downtime until people start being at home and it get really, really cold. We have a downtime. Now, I'm averaging 3, 4, maybe 500 within a couple days of views. And I got 26,000 subscribers. I've seen people with 100,000s getting like 1,000, 2,000 subscribers. I can kind of say, yep, that's about average. Hold up, been saying my phone hot. I can kind of say that's about average. That's probably about average. I'm trying to put this here so it can cool off because it's been in the sun, I guess, and says hot. I can say that's about average. All right. But you can't really tell somebody that's got 5,000 subscribers, especially down in the downtime of YouTube. I can't say that your 2,000-3,000 per video is legit. I can't say that. I can't say that you actually getting 500 real subscribers, and the rest of them is promote from your promotion part of your videos. Okay. People will tell you anything, especially when they running the scam and they trying to be slick and they cunning. They'll tell you anything and they'll pursue anything. Yeah. So that is why, Will you work extra to okay. I'm familiar. Crush egg sales when chicken sometimes will open a can. Vegetables from the pantry. Yeah, La Familia. Yep. Let's see. Okay, I didn't. Oh, no problem, Lena. No problem. Like keeping people out from getting like, yeah. I don't like that, and that's what they do. That's exactly what they doing when they know that they got some. When they know they are staying in your circle, in your sector, around you, and they know that they are getting, and like this individual took almost all my recipes, and it's a little smirk, like like what? I know you watching me. It's a whole lot. It's a way more than what I told y'all on the thing. You just have to watch. And go back and look at my time frame. That's not right. I don't care which way you dress it up. That individual know exactly what they're doing. And it's not right. When you don't have to, but the right thing would have been who you getting your ideals from. And it's a lot mimicking another family on here, and I do believe they are family members. I don't care you on different sides. I'm from Mississippi and I live in North Carolina. Other people can be from Mississippi and live other places too. That don't mean they're not family. It's a couple of them on here that I'm pretty sure is related in some kind of way. And it's not right. It's not right. It's not right. But God showed me, because I had never seen that person. I never seen that person. There's probably some more on here that I just ain't came across. And it's fine, because I ain't calling nobody channel out. You're going to have to get even bolder. That's what happened. So many people done tried to, like, make me say stuff. I've been getting different messages coming in my live screens, doing all just trying to get me to say one thing so they can run with something. And I won't do it. So more people chiming in, they getting bolder and bolder. All you're doing is making yourself look crazy. If you ain't got no morals about yourself, then I don't know what to tell you. Because some things I will be just embarrassed to do, especially when other people know exactly what I'm doing. And when you don't have no type of moral, you don't care that people see it, and you continue on, that tells you something right there. That tells you something right there. Trying to keep this phone out the thing. If they free range, they eat everything. Yep. Tracy. Kim. Thank you, Kim. Love the makeup. Hey, Ancient Soul. Hey, Tonya. You are putting our out good information and someone is not happy, a happy camp. Nope, they're not. Because this is all the stuff they hide when it comes to these platforms and stuff. And I've been done like this for a long time. And that's why I used to always say it. People thought I was being mean. I won't disrespect my elders. Unless you disrespect me. Because elders can get it too. Because they ain't no, in these days and time, people that's elderly, sometimes they need you to get them. When I say get them, I'm talking about like get them straight. Sometimes they do, because some will belittle you, and some they was bullies and stuff when they was younger, and they still bullies and stuff. These days and time, you don't have the sweet old people that's all about God and this, that, and that. Now you got some of the people that think they 20. They 60 and think they 20. So, sometimes the older people need to get it too. And when I say that's nothing major, you know, nothing bad. I'm saying get it too, like being told about themselves. That's what I mean. Because somebody try to say that I said something different. Y'all know how I talk. Y'all know how I talk. I don't mean or wish no harm against nobody, but you can get somebody straight. They can get put straight too. Because they on here too. They on here too. Doing the most. And some older people think they real slick. Real slick with it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. How about going on Zoom? Or is it too expensive? No, I have Zoom. What would I do on Zoom, Verdi? But it is what it is, you know. I'm going to keep on. Guess I keep on feeding everybody content. Giving them ideals, since we can't hardly think for ourselves, I guess. On a Zoom call? I'm kind of confused, honey. On a Zoom call for as what? Tell you the truth, it really doesn't matter if they see it. Matter that God sees it, and God do not like evil-minded people. You cannot be for God and act like the world. Be careful, God is watching. Yeah, exactly. And that's why I'm trying my best not to give in, you know, because I know that's what they want. That's what they want. And that's why I say I ain't calling no name. They thought I was going to call a name. Anybody that get in their feelings, that just mean you guilty. You telling on yourself. Tell on yourself. Tell on yourself. You cut off on every sentence. Okay, look, I'm going to get off in here, y'all. I don't know if it's because this phone got hot. Am I cutting out to anybody else? Verdi said I'm cutting off on every sentence. Hard time with Zoom. I have too much noise. Exactly. No. Okay, so it's good for everybody else. I don't know. You may have to go out and go back in, Verdi. But y'all, I'm gonna get off of here anyway. So I can get back to filming and stuff. Okay, nobody else is having an issue. And you know, we're gonna try to walk with God as much as we can. Ain't none of us perfect. I ain't perfect at all. But I try to do right. And I don't have no evil ways towards nobody, you know. I tell you what I'm gonna do. If you are consistent, if you have a channel and you are consistent, and you show your face on your videos, who you are, Cause I ain't dealing with these folks with these fake accounts and all this type of stuff. You show your face, you show who you are, and you ain't about no mess. You literally trying to make it. I'ma do a community post, and I think y'all can leave links now. Put your link to your channel. Tell who you are, put your link to your channel there. That way we all can check out some more people, okay? So if you ain't about no mess and all that, and you have a channel that you are consistent on, okay? You are consistent. Put your, I'm gonna do a thing on my community post for you to put your thing there. If I see any channels that's mess on some slick stuff, please understand you will be blocked. For anybody that may get it in their head that I'm gonna create some and I'm gonna do this, that, and the other, I'm not dealing with no mess. If you put a link to a channel that you are being messy or trying to be funny, you're just gonna simply get blocked. Okay? But yeah, I'm gonna do that. I want to do that. Some telling me though somebody gonna try me. Somebody is gonna try me. I'm gonna figure it out because I want some type of way, or it may be better that we just do it. We just do it when I'm live. I may do it that way. That way I can actually go to the channel right then and there. You know what I'm saying? I'll figure it out. I don't have a channel. I watch YouTube. Andrea, you don't have a channel? Got you. I'm gonna figure it out. Cause some just said, you know they gonna try you. You know they gonna try you. No, they gonna try you. They gonna come just for exposure, and they gonna wanna return the favor. Everybody gonna be watching them, and they ain't gonna watch nobody else that's on the list. You will always have at least one that will, but don't let them stop you. I got you, the Stable Homestead. I got you. You're right. So I'll do a community post. Matter of fact, let me see something. Let me pull up. Let's see if I can get out of this sun. Then I got to get out from here. I'll do the post while I'm on. Let's do this. There we go. That way I ain't gotta hold it and I'm not in the sun. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and do the community post real quick, okay? Oh, I forgot. These folks supposed to be coming to fix our cabinet. Remember I told y'all that stuff was peeling off and stuff like that. Pray for protection over every video. God will take care of it. Exactly. Let's see. YouTube. I'm gonna go ahead and put the post in here now. Cause I've been forgot. I've been went up in that house and gonna forgot. forgot. I just forgot these folks supposed to be coming here to fix these cabinets. So, there are so many people on YouTube that is in prepping communities that talk about the same things. But as I've said before, I gravitate to your channel. Thank you, La Familia. Thank you so much, honey. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna do the post. We're gonna see how this goes, okay? Now I'm gonna tell you this. What's gonna happen now? I'm gonna warn y'all now. You put your post there, you're gonna have some of these bigger channels that's gonna review through my thing, and they're gonna go watch your channels if they ain't heard of you. And don't be surprised if you see your content on their channels. Now I'm gonna tell you, because if you put your content, your things down, and you thinking you getting exposure, it may not always work out the way you think, because they coming, they in here right now, and they waiting to find them some new content. Okay, some new content. Oh, these folks just pulled up some new content, so I'm letting you know that now. I'm gonna put on here, please know, people watching and will steal your content. All right. Now I posted. You can go and you can post your videos. You can post your links, okay? And if I see something I like or whatever, then you know I'm gonna let y'all know. I'm gonna let y'all know who I got it from and this, that, and the other. We're gonna see how this go, okay? Hey Merc Universe, swear it says swear watch. You out there watching. Now they done went to that post real quick and they waiting for somebody to put it on there and say, oh, I ain't seen that channel. Oh, let me go over here. And they gonna take your content. So that's what I've been dealing with. So you put the link if you want to. You put the link if you want to. Okay? Don't say MGL didn't warn you. But if you want us to see this, that, and the other, then that's what you just got to deal with. There are copycats. The negative imitators have no power over what you are called and gifted to do. Just stay focused and keep your discernment on high alert to expose the false. Got you, Lady Von 2020. Got you. So y'all, let me get off here because this man just came. These folks just came to come fix these cabinets, and I need to go in my house because I like to watch. I like to watch. I don't like people in my house. Okay. Oronde is in there and the kids in there, but y'all ain't nobody gonna watch. Like, everybody don't watch the same. Okay. So let me go and get off of here. Thank y'all so much. I hope to see y'all links, and I will talk to y'all. And then thank you, Merc. I will talk to y'all in the next one, guys. Well, now I gotta get the filming. Thanks to YouTube not letting me go live. I gotta get the filming. All right. I'll talk to y'all later. Okay. Love y'all. Bye.